Hello, welcome to another sketchbook tour. This sketchbook was started on July 5 of 2022 and it's my number 22 sketchbook. This sketchbook in particular had it a little bit rough. As you can see, this spine thingy came off. I took it to a trip and it didn't made it. So here it is, a sketchbook tour. The stickers, let's start with the stickers. These 3 stickers, I got them on the Duxi sign. These 3, I got them on a Danganronpa sign. And this one is made by my friend Feriana, I think. I'll try to link their stuff below if I remember correctly. On the other side, I have more stickers. These are all from a tattoo shop I went to get my first tattoo. They gave me like 3 bonus stickers, so these are all from that shop. And this is from a Van Gogh exposition I went to. So let's start. This is the first page. Here I wrote down some goals that I wanted to do for this sketchbook, but ignore them because I didn't do any of them at the end. Here's the date where I started, July 5, 2022, and a first welcome to the sketchbook page, because I think that's a good way to like battle the fear of the first page. I generally just do like a big illustration of a character that I find is very comfortable for me to draw, and that is my Sona. Her name is Remora. And I just draw her every time I start a new sketchbook on the first page. I just draw her saying welcome to this sketchbook, you know. I made this with markers and I really like how she turned out. I try a more cartoony style. I really like it. Next spread is a bunch of Victor fan art, because I was very much obsessed with Arcane. Especially Victor. I love Victor so much. Here are some Victor but as a cat sketches, and here are some like more personal bent art. So try to ignore those, ignore the blood and stuff. I was just having a rough emotional day, so I just did some bent. I really like how this Victor turned out. I think he looks pretty cool. I really like this one too. I like all the Victors on this page. I think they're chef keys, top notch. I love them. Next spread is me trying to draw Eddie Manson from Stranger Things, and I don't like any of these. I really don't, except for maybe the chibi version here and this one. Otherwise I don't really like how any of these look. Then there's some gift art for some friends of personas, and a little mini comic I did based on a conversation I had with one of my closest friends. Here are some OC art. This is Misha with a haircut, and Nora, who is another one of my OCs. I really like how this page look. I like the composition, I like the way it drew the eyes, I like the color slot, I like how the hands turned out. I think it's, I don't know, I think it looks cool. This was a gift for a friend called Gray, and I often joked that he was like cat boy supreme, so I drew him like as a cat boy. These are also my OCs. This is Harper and this is Anthony, and a few months ago, kind of like the beginning of the year, there was this meme where somebody would say like, I wonder what it tastes like, and one of the characters would think, oh, they're talking about a kiss, and the other character would literally think about like biting the arm of the character who's asking. So I thought it would be like perfect for this OC, because Tony is a werewolf, so I don't know, it just made sense in my brain, and it was, I don't know, I thought it was funny. I really like how Tony looks in here. He looks so grumpy. I don't really like this spread in general. I like how this turned out. I like this silly little drawing of Misha I did during school. But I don't know, I don't really like the colors in here. I think it looks a little bit messy. So yeah, not my best work, but there's still some elements that I do like. Next up, there's this other spread that I don't like in this page, because I went to draw to the park and I was trying to draw trees and I didn't like the outcome, so I drew Machine Herald on top on my Sona, and then I ordered some pins and buttons from this online store, Kohi and Andy. They have a YouTube channel here. I recommend you check them out because I love their content so much. And it came with this little guide of how to compost and recycle their packaging, so I thought it would be cute to like paste in here. Here's another drawing I did for my friend Gray, because again, he's the Catboy Supreme. And here's another spread of Victor as Machine Herald, because I have ADHD, so I hyperfixate a lot on different characters and fandoms, and during this whole sketchbook I was very hyperfixated on Victor, so I kept drawing him all the time. And here is Victor as a Poro, and I call him Poroctor, and I think it's the most adorable thing ever. Here are some drawings of my Sona Remora, the one that I drew on the first page, this one. I drew again here, but in different art styles. I really like how this one looks, and this one is okay too. Here's an attempt at drawing Victor in the arcane style. I don't think it turned out 100% accurate, but I still like the colors and all of that, so it's okay. Excuse the raspy voice, I'm kinda coming down with a cold, so... here's more Victor drawings. These ones are for like a werewolf I still don't know how to pronounce that in English, sorry. And this is just like an evolution of Victor, like, you know, young Victor, Academy Victor, Victor after the Hex Core experiment, and Machine Herald Victor. I think the composition could be better, but I really love the contrast of colors between the different colors of ink. I really love this spread. I really like how I drew the hands in here. I think they look really pretty. And I really love how I drew Jace here. He looks absolutely gorgeous. I love him so much. I don't draw Jace that often, but I really love him. He's so pretty, oh my god. This is just Machine Herald being sassy and petting a Poro and applying makeup and stuff like that. I think it's a funny little headcanon I have. More Werewolf Victor Ayu little silly drawings. I like how messy this spread is. It's not the best sketchbook spread I've done, but I like that the colors kinda go well together and how messy the little notes are in here. I don't know, I just like how it looks. And I really love how I drew Sky in here. I think she looks extremely beautiful. Here's another random sketch of just random stuff. Here's a note that came with a package I bought from Corrupted Beak on Twitter. And she sent me this, I bought this beautiful print of Victor, and she sent me this little post-it note with a little drawing of Victor and her business card, so I pasted it in there. And also some other drawings of my Sona. It was September, so where I live, September is still kind of winter, starting to step into spring, and I was missing summer a lot, so I drew my Sona like saying I miss summer. Here I just pasted a lot of random stuff, so I have some notes of class, a sketch for an icon I was trying to draw. I did a sketch in here, but I didn't like it, so I pasted this on top to cover it. And this is just a little business card from the place where I buy my contact lenses from. I really like this spread because of the colors. I think they're very pretty. I like the gradient and the vibrancy of it. It's basically Jace and Victor, and I try to draw them in like more fashionable clothing, like the striped pants and the cheetah print pants and the leather jacket with a little trim in here. I really like how it turned out. I really like it, the pop of color, and I think it looks neat. I've been trying to do like very colorful illustrations with a black background so it can pop out, and I think I really love the outcome of how it looks and the contrast of the colors. Here's more random stuff, my sauna, and I was like kind of trying to have a little bit of fun on my sketchbook by playing around with markers and doing silly shapes and experiment with colors. Same in here with the whole black background. I confuse those words so much, I'm sorry. I think it looks pretty neat how it pops out against colors. Here's little Victor, and this whole background like sparkles because I covered it in like glittery nail polish, so it has a little bit of an extra something. Here's a little bit of an eye study thingy that I did. Oh, yeah. Here's a spread of me trying to practice expressions with Machine Herald with and without the mask. I don't really like it except for a few ones. This one I do like. And these two I also like. The rest I really don't. I don't know, I think they could look better. I don't know, there's something about them that I don't really seem to connect with, except for these. Those are okay. Here's me trying to practice some legs because I think drawing legs is very difficult, at least for me. I struggle a lot drawing legs, so I try to practice a little bit in here. Here's also a drawing I did for my friend Jae of our saunas. This is a random business card that I like because it has a little watermelon here, and this is a little card from when I went to buy crystals, and it was like a little surprise package of crystals, and so it has like the names of the crystals it included. This is the beginning of Inktober. I didn't do all of Inktober. I like very selectively picked out the prompts that kind of piqued my interest because I couldn't find an Inktober prompt list that I truly loved. So I just kind of pick whichever I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I picked whichever prompts I thought would be interesting. So the first one was Gargoyle. The third one was Bat, so I drew my OC Julius, who is a vampire in like this more monster bat form, and my OC Nora. Then there was the sixth day was Bouquet, so I drew Javik, of course. I think Victor looks absolutely adorable in here. I wrote day 6, but I suspect it was day 8. Because it says October 8 in here, but in here it says October 6, so kind of a little bit, I must have been distracted. Anyway, the prompt was match, so I thought about a Cupid concept, and I was hyperfixated on Javik as a couple, so I drew Javik here and like a Cupid Heimerdinger, which all my friends told me was absolutely cursed. But I still find it hilarious, so there you go. In here, during the trip I had with my family, we were like at a dinner table, and I accidentally spilled my iced tea on top of my sketchbook, so this happened, this like ink blooming here. And that makes me really sad because I really like this spread, but now it has like ink on it. No, well, not ink, it has water that spilled on it and it made it look a little bit weird, but we're going to try our best to ignore that. So the prompt for day 19 of October was ponytail, so Victor with longer hair and a ponytail. And the prompt for day 21 was bad dog, so I tried to experiment with the werewolf AU, and Victor stealing like Jace's slippers, so like, you know, bad dog. I really love how this turned out. The composition I think looks pretty cool. This is me again trying to experiment with very colorful illustrations to contrast with the dark background, and I really love how this one turned out. Is Victor reaching towards the hex card. I really love the pop of color this page has. And this is me just simply trying to practice hands, because again, hands are super hard to draw. I really love how this one turned out. I think it looks pretty cool. Then more werewolf Victor AU sketches. I really like how this one looks, it's cute. The same thing as this, you know, like a dark background, colorful sketches. This was me just trying to have fun and pasting little glitter stars and drawing some wolves because I find that relaxing. Here I try to go back to the park to draw trees. I don't think I was very successful, but at least I tried. A drawing of Echo because I really love his design. I think he's such a cool character and he's one of my favorites. And here's some drawings of Lumity because I think they're super cute. And I don't draw the Owl House fan art a lot, but I really enjoyed drawing this one. Here's some hunter sketches and some more werewolf Victor IU, but this time it's like baby Victor, so it's like werewolf puppy Victor, and I think this one's very cute. More Machine Herald drawings. This is Machine Herald with Nav, like being kind of like his dad. And this is like Machine Herald in different fashion style thingies, like this leopard print coat and this nice bell bottoms, I think it's called pants. I really like how this page turned out. More of my OCs, Harper and Anthony, the ones I showed in the beginning. And it's very like funny to me to go back to the previous pages and see how much my style changed while working on this sketchbook. Like, this is how I drew them first when I was starting, and this is how I drew them in December. So from July to December there was a very drastic change of styles in my opinion. This is me just doing wash, like having fun with more abstract style paintings. I find it a lot, like I find it very relaxing to just put color on a page and do nothing but blobs of color. I think it's very relaxing. Some Katsona drawings. This is my friend Jai's OC, and this is my Katsona. This is some drawings of Sats, the Prince of Bats, and this is just a little metro train thingy. I forgot the name. Ticket. A metro ticket that I got while I was on the trip, and I just pasted there because I thought it looked cool. This is my attempts at making a new Sona. I really love werewolves, so I wanted a werewolf Sona, so this is my attempt at making one, but I'm not sure if I've ever drew her again. This is a little sketch I did for Jai when they graduated, and this is my attempt at making an Arcane OC that I never drew again, so RIP. I did this while I was on the airport. It's Victor and Blitzcrank, but if Blitzcrank wasn't like an automaton, instead he was like Victor's balance support dog. And I thought that was a very cute idea, so I drew this. And here is like Machine Herald with Jay's tallies, and Jay's helping Machine Herald like fix some wires and stuff. This is some color pencil render practice. I first blocked out the page with watercolors and then rendered on top with color pencils, and I really like the outcome. I took the idea of blocking out the page with random colors from the YouTuber Sophie McPike. She does these amazing and beautiful illustrations with gouache, and the first thing she does is just blobbing the entire page with random washes of colors, and I think it's just so beautiful, and it adds such a colorful details to her art. I just wanted to try something out like what she does, so definitely check her out. I think she's absolutely amazing and one of my absolute favorite artists. Some more train tickets and museum tickets from my trip. I went to Italy, so I got to see the Vatican Museum, and this is from the train, I think, or the bus tickets, I think. This is just a little doodle of bye and another doodle of my Sona Remora. This is drawings I did of my dogs while I was on a trip because I miss them so much. I have a little Bichon Frise who is called Kipo, but I call him Pochito. And this is my other dog who is a Bernese Mountain Dog whose name is Castiel, because me and my dad are very, like, we love Supernatural a lot, so when we got him we were like, we're gonna call him Castiel, and the name stuck around. So I missed them a lot when I was away, so I drew them on my sketchbook. Here is a practice, like a realism practice of a picture I saw on Twitter of a snake, which I thought was very beautiful, so I tried to recreate it here. Here are some goals I wanna do this year that I completely forgot about and I will have to revisit later. And this is just a pen doodle of my Sona. Here are more werewolf AU doodles and my Sona. This is more like my Fursona, not my Sona. Oh, I really like this page. It's very random, but I really enjoy the amount of color it has. This is a bunny Sona. I do a lot of Sona drawings, so any excuse I have to make a Sona, I will make one. And I drew some wolves in here and some plants, and I pasted some stuff I had around that I had been collecting from packages and planners, and I really love how messy and colorful and creative these spread looks. It's probably one of my favorite spreads on the whole sketchbook. This is just notes I was taking from some tutorial videos on YouTube. And this is like a little note one of my friends, Soul, sent me from Instagram. My friend, their Instagram handle is My Soul Has Teeth. Check them out because their art is absolutely fantastic. And they sent me a Furby because I always wanted a Furby, and they had one, and they sent it to me, and they included this little note which I found was absolutely beautiful and nice and wholesome, so I pasted it in here. Some doodles of Hunter, some Javik stuff, more drawings of my Sona Remora, and I'm trying, she's supposed to be like a hellhound type of character, so I was trying to draw her with her hellhound appearance, but I'm not entirely settled on this design, so it may change. This is Lenore from the webcomic Nevermore. It's one of my absolute favorite webcomics, so I highly recommend it. This is my OC Misha. I have been like experimenting a little bit with changing his dragon design because he's supposed to be like a dragon shapeshifter. So I was trying to change the ears and the horn design, but I still haven't settled on a specific design, so this was kind of like for fun. Some random wolf doodles. This is Power from Chainsaw Man and Pochita. Some Catra doodles, I really like this one. Some gouache paintings, you know, like more as abstract stuff because I love experimenting with colors and shapes and texture a lot, so this was really fun and enjoyable for me. This is where I started hyperfixating on Monkey King, like Lego Monkey King. Monkey Kid, I'm sorry, I forgot the name. So I drew Macaque and Wukong, and at first I didn't like this spread at all, but now I absolutely love it. I think it looks really fun. Some Shadow Peach doodles and some drawings of Red Sun because I think he's absolutely hilarious and I love his character so much. Here's Wukong. I tried to make a Monkey Kid OC, and this is Monkey MK. Some more practice, hand practice, but I didn't put a lot of effort into this, so this kind of look a little bit bad. And some more Shadow Peach drawings. This is some drawings of Azure Lion and Monkey MK, and like Azure being a good uncle. And some drawings like kind of like a screenshot redraw of the fight between Macaque and Wukong from the first season. I really love how this Macaque turned out. I absolutely love it. I think he looks so cool in here. little drawing of little macaque and little wukong from when they lived on Flower Fruit Mountain. And the final page of my sketchbook is again my Sona saying like goodbye, see you next time. So this sketchbook was started on July 5 and I finished it on April 19 of 2023. So that's literally it. These are just random test pages, some silly doodles. So there's nothing more. Oh, these are some drawings I did for my friend Gray and some like scrapbooking stuff from tickets I got from different expositions and stuff. So yeah, that's it. That's my sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find this video a little bit inspiring or at least a little bit entertaining or relaxing. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.